What is going on, guys? Vuxury here. In the previous video, I said that I'll be making a video on if you should buy the Porsche Carrera GT or not. Well, this is that video. Let's get straight into it. If you didn't see the last video, this is my 2006 Porsche Carrera GT, otherwise known as the Ferdinand Ultima. This is a $800,000 supercar, and it's a bit controversial with all the stuff going on with it, so I'm going to tell you if it's worth it or not, slash should you buy it. Now right away, if you just want to leave the video, I could just say this: if you like to have a bunch of fun with traction, well, no traction at all, and you like the sound and you don't mind driving this in manual, go ahead and buy it. But if you don't like any of those things, if you don't like sliding around all the place all the time, do not buy it. Buy a Lamborghini or something, I don't know. But in all seriousness, this car has a few pros and cons, and I'll go over that right now. An obvious con of this vehicle is that it's kind of undrivable in the winter time as far as getting a quick launch, because you're just going to end up spinning out no matter what gear you're in. Now, another major con about this vehicle is the shifting. Now, if you drive this in automatic, then it's just going to shift all weird and stuff, and it just won't act right, it won't sound right. But if you drive it in manual, it's completely good. So that's a con for some people, but for me, it's a pro. That's my excuse to not allow people to drive this car, because they do not like the gearing. So yeah. All right, so the next con is the fuel economy. I'm joking, it's a supercar, of course it's going to do terrible. But no, the actual next con of this vehicle is that it's blacklisted in a bunch of servers. Unlike some Lamborghinis and some Ferraris, they aren't blacklisted. This car is blacklisted probably due to it losing traction if you launch it hard. But if you're a driver like me, you can pretty much just cruise in this car with no problem, and you don't have to launch it at every light. So a few servers blacklisted this even if you have BVE. So consider that when buying your $800,000 Porsche. But yeah, let's take a drive. Unexpectedly, a friend joined my server as I did the startup, so if you heard that Challenger in the background, that was not me. That was just perfectly timed. Now, you can drive this in automatic. Keep it in mind. It's just going to sound weird, because RPM basically drops down to 3,500 and 4K when you're at redline. But, you know, I just drive it in manual. This car is actually really easy to drive. Just cruising. I don't get how people just can't drive it like a normal person could. But of course, if you want to die, then you can. Trust me. You see, third gear, it just shot up. It just goes stupid. You're basically sliding your wheels around at like 80, 70, 90 miles per hour. So yeah, if I go to second, as you can see, this car goes stupid. We could probably do it in fourth also. Now, right away, for me personally, that makes the car worth it. It's just super fun to drive. Then if you want to gap somebody, you can. Now, this is what I mean by dangerous in the winter time. As you can see, it got very sketchy. You just have to be really fast with your fingers. Other than that, you'll be good. As you see right there, it even got a little bit sketch. But nah, if you get used to that, it's a really fun car. A major pro about this vehicle though, the lighting. As you know, we have 3D headlights, so that's automatic plus. The taillights are really good detail, completely LED, nothing crazy. As you can see, the brakes are right there. Reverse lights are on the bottom. All the lightings are good and stuff. No automatic headlights. It is a supercar, and it is from, you know, the early 2000s, so don't really expect that. Now, in the winter time, you can just do an easy drift U-turn just like that. So yeah, that's how you do that. You can just do a little drifteroo. So you want to turn around, boom, that's how you do it. Not bad at all. Yeah, as you see, you do have some issues with bumping. I didn't want my car to go flying, so I just had to do what I had to do. But yeah, if you're not careful enough, you can spin out and go ahead and hit something. Or if you're crazy like me, you can launch it, then you can upshift and then launch it again. So let's do that again. Well, let's try it again. As you can see, it gets crazy. Now, if you launch it up the hill, you're literally gonna die. As you can see. But yeah, the pops and stuff are really nice. The wings really nice. Got the red center locks, really nice. Let's try to 360 in this car. Okay. As you can see by that probably helped y'all determine if y'all really want this car or not. Mine's ended up in a building for the millionth time. I've crashed this car so many times, so yeah, that doesn't look great at all. Oh brother. Hey, at least it's not rubbing on the bottom, but yikes, never mind. But yeah, y'all, there's nothing else really to it. If you really want this car, go for it. Just remember the pros. The pros are the 3D lighting, the fun you can have with it once you get used to it, the eyes of course, but the cons are pretty major. Manual only, blacklisted in most RP servers, and it's 800,000. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, this has been Paul Walker, and I crashed.